Good morning, students. We are already dealing with the chapter 3, that is nothing but rational numbers. Rational numbers, what we saw? We saw the introduction of the rational numbers, that is what is rational number, how to represent the rational numbers. Then we saw how to find the equivalent fraction of the rational number. Today we are going to see about the rational numbers on number line, how to represent this rational number on number line. First, we will come to know what is positive and negative rational numbers. Positive rational numbers is nothing but a rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominator have the same sign. Both the numerator and denominator should have the same sign. That is either let it be positive or negative. It is a positive rational number. See here. For example, see here. Here we have 9 by 7. 9 by 7. For both we have positive sign. So it is a positive rational number. And for example, we'll have minus 8 by minus 11. Here we have for both numerator and denominator we have the same sign, that is minus minus. So this is also a positive rational number. If we have for both numerator and denominator same sign, then it is nothing but it is a positive rational number. Understood, students? Now we will see what is a negative rational number. Negative rational number is nothing but if either the numerator or denominator but not both in the rational number is negative. That is, if we have 3 by 11, here for both numerator and denominator we have the same positive sign. Therefore, it is a positive rational number. If we have this 3 by 11, here if we have minus 11, and for this if it is positive, ஏதாவது ஒரு number ஒன்று numerator or else denominator ஏதாவது ஒரு நம்பருக்கு மட்டும் சைன் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருந்தால் it is nothing but negative rational numbers. If any either numerator or denominator if we have different sign, then it is nothing but negative rational number. Understood, students? This is all about negative and positive rational numbers. Now we will see how to represent. And then 0 is neither positive nor negative. It is neither positive nor negative rational number. First, let me see how to represent this number line in using numbers. Okay, students? If we have a number line, first divide it into two half. The divided part should be have 0. Here we will have positive integers, right side, negative we will this side, left side will have negative integers. Right side positive integers and left side will have negative integers. Understood, students? See here. Here we have 0, this full of positive. Here left full of negative integers. Here all the positive integers are marked to the right of 0. That is, right we have positive, left we have negative integers. Similarly, in a number line for rational numbers, positive rational numbers are marked to the right of it and negative rational numbers are marked to the left. Same as that of integers, we will have for rational number also. This side full of positive rational number and left side full of negative rational numbers. Understood, students? Just we will see how to represent this 1 by 3 on a number line. How to represent this 1 by 3 on a number line. See here, first we will draw a number line, just divide it into 0. Understood, students? This side will have minus 1, this side will have 1. Since it is 1 by 3, it is less than 1. So we are having this side minus 1, this side 1. Now what you are going to do is, since we have 1 by 3, so 3 is nothing but how many equal parts you need to divide, that many numbers only it will be given in the denominator. So 3 equal parts. So they are dividing into, here we are having 0. So 1 equal part, 2 equal part, 3 equal part. Understood, students? See here, I am drawing a number line here, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is 1 equal part, 2, 3. So we are getting 3 equal parts. Understood, students? Now see how to represent. See here, 0 starts here. Since it is 1 by 3, we are going to write first one as 1 by 3. Then 3 equal parts. Numerator is nothing but 3 equal parts. 1 is nothing, numerator 1 is 1 by 3. Then we will have 2 by 3. Then we will have 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is nothing but 1, since it will go in 3 table. Understood, students? Therefore, the representation will be on the B point. Understood? This is nothing but 1 by 3 representation. Just divide a number line into, just divide it and name it as 0. And in denominator, how many numbers we have, you just see it. And then that many times you need to divide it into equal parts. Denominator it's nothing but how many equal parts we need to divide, that many parts will be given here. If I am giving 1 by 4, you need to divide this number line into 4 equal parts. Understood students? 1, 2, 3, 4. One end to another end is nothing but one part. This end to this end is nothing but second part. Understood students? You need to have an end to end, that is nothing but equal parts. Denominator is nothing but how many equal parts you need to divide, that many parts. Now we will see another example also. Here we need to represent minus 5 by 6 in the number line. Understood students? Since before we had 1 by 3, it is positive, so we represented in the right side. Since here we are having minus 5 by 6, you need to represent it in the left side. Understood students? So 0 to minus 1. Minus 5 by 6 is nothing but it is less than minus 1. So you need to represent this side. See in denominator how many numbers we are having, how much number? 6. So you need to divide into 6 equal parts. If you are having here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See here 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5 part, 6 part. Understood students? Dividing it into 6 equal parts. See here they have divided it into 6 equal parts. Now you can represent. First you need to start with 1 and all. First you will start with 0, then 1. After 0 we will have 1. So minus 1 by 6, then minus 2 by 6, minus 3 by 6, minus 4 by 6, minus 5 by 6, then minus 6 by 6. That is nothing but minus 1. So we are representing as minus 1. Now we need to represent minus 5 by 6. So keep a point here and put a circle. That's all students about the representation of minus 5 by 6. Understood students? Now we will see how to represent a mixed rational numbers. Here after 0 you need to start with 1. Okay students? So minus 1 by 6 till minus 6 by 6. Then if you have some bigger rational numbers, you just may bring it to the lowest form. See here we are representing 10 by 3 on a number line. Just bring this 10 by 3 into a mixed fraction. That is nothing but 3 1 by 3. 3 into 3 9, 9 plus 1 10. So we are getting 10 by 3. We are representing this 10 by 3 into, divide it and see, we will get 3 1 by 3. Now you need to represent this 3 1 by 3 in a number line. See we are having 0. Since 3 1 by 3 is everything positive, you need to represent it in the right side. Understood students? Here we have a whole number 3 1 by 3. What number we have here? Here 3. So this will lie between 3 to, what is the next number of this 3? 4. Understood students? See the whole number and then see the whole number. After that whole number, what number we have? Here we have 3 1 by 3. So 0, it is positive. This number lies between 3. What is the next number of this whole number? 4. Understood students? Since only we saw the fraction, it will be lying between the 0 to 1 itself. Since we are having a whole number, check whether the whole number, check the whole number and the next number, between this only it will be lying. So here it starts with 3 1 by 3, 3 2 by 3, like that it will be going on starting. Okay students, since we have 3 in the denominator, we are dividing it into 3 equal parts. We are just dividing this into 3 equal parts. See here 1 part, 2 part, third part. Understood students? So after 3, in 3 we'll keep this as 0. Next we are starting with 3 1 by 3, then 3 2 by 3. So we are going to represent this 3 1 by 3 only. Keep a dot and put a circle. That's all about this number line representation. Just bring it to the mixed fraction if they mention and then do the number line representation. That's all students. Try to do the assignments which I am saying. Thank you students.